There is no doubt about that the PlayStation 5 Pro version runs Warhammer Darktide the best compared to the base PlayStation 5 and also to the Xbox Series X. But hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Before we now taking a closer look on Warhammer Darktide on the Pro base and Xbox Series X, please do me a big favor, like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much, and now let's start. Warhammer Darktide was just recently released for the PlayStation 5 and also has already a PlayStation 5 Pro enhancement. Today we're looking a little bit closer and we're comparing the Xbox Series X version, which is available for quite some time already, I think for over a year already. So we're comparing the base PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro and Xbox Series X. And the first thing what I have to mention is that the Xbox Series X version looks completely different compared to the PlayStation 5 version. So for an example, on the Xbox Series X version, we have actually a brightness slider what we don't have on the PlayStation 5 version. And out of the box, the Xbox Series X version is very washed out. And even after adjusting the brightness slider on the Xbox Series X, the picture looks still washed out compared to the PlayStation 5 version. So there's nothing I can do at this very moment. This is how it is. The PlayStation 5 version, Pro and Base, they're having a better image quality already because it doesn't look washed out. And because I like to keep the video short, let's start comparing base, Pro and Xbox Series X. And it is very clear here that the Xbox Series X version looks the worst, but we need to be very fair. The game was already released a long time ago on the Xbox Series X, so I was actually expecting an upgrade compared to the Xbox Series X, even on the base PlayStation 5, because now they had at least a year time actually to improve the console version, which never happened probably or will never happen on the Xbox Series X. So this is not a disadvantage for the Xbox Series X in my opinion. This is just because the game was released way before the PlayStation 5 version and the developer maybe didn't take so much time, or maybe they don't have so much time to enhance or to optimize the game. This happened on the PlayStation 5 and also of course on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And now let's take a closer look on the PlayStation 5 Pro and base version, because I like to know of course what are the enhancements or how much better looks the game actually on the PlayStation 5 Pro. And we don't need to look very close to actually see some issues with the PlayStation 5 Pro version. So what we need to keep in mind is, as the upscaling technology on the PlayStation 5 Pro, they're using PSSR. And if you watch my channel on a regular basis, then you know that as soon PSSR in use, we are going to have some grain, some noise in the picture. There's no difference in Warhammer Darktide to other titles, but here it is very obvious. As soon as we're comparing the base PlayStation 5 with the Pro version, you can exactly see what I'm talking about. But I don't like to focus just on the bad things or the issues with PSSR. Let's focus on the good things with PSSR, and the very good thing is actually that the PlayStation 5 Pro version looks so much better in movement or doing gameplay compared to the base PlayStation 5 and especially compared to the Xbox Series X. And I'm pretty sure on YouTube it is very hard to spot actually the real difference, but if you can switch between base PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro on your TV and play the game, there is really a big difference. The PlayStation 5 Pro version looks very, very sharp during gameplay. It is not an issue with the grain or noisy picture anymore because you hardly can't spot it. So in general, PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced upgrade, very, very good. And now let's talk about performance. And the truth is that even on the PlayStation 5 Pro, you will experience a lot of stuttering if you don't have a VRR capable screen, because there is no fixed 60F experience on not a single console actually, not on the Xbox Series X, not on the base PlayStation 5, and not on the PlayStation 5 Pro. But again, if you can use VRR in this game, then there shouldn't be any problem, because where I tested the game was never below 48 FPS, which would be a problem for the PlayStation 5, because under 48 FPS, VRR can't work anymore. So I have to say the game runs okay in my opinion, again with VRR enabled, and in very hectic situations, it runs actually slightly better on the PlayStation 5 Pro. So again, in my opinion, performance is not a problem if you have a VRR capable screen. Okay, my friends, so that's it for this video. I like to know your opinion actually about this game. I like the PlayStation 5 Pro version a lot because it just looks the best out of all three systems. The Xbox Series X version is a little bit behind the base PlayStation 5, but again, this game was already released I think over a year ago on the Xbox Series X. So it's not fair to compare, okay, in my opinion. But I like to know, of course, what you can get now when you pay or when you buy the game again, maybe. Maybe you got it on the Xbox Series. It's actually on Game Pass, okay? I forgot about this. Anyway, in terms of performance, in terms of picture quality, base PlayStation 5 is okay. PlayStation 5 Pro, of course, is better, especially in picture or image quality. There's a big improvement in my opinion, okay? And as soon you move around or you play, you hardly see the film noise or the grain or the noise in the picture, okay? So it's really just if you stand still and compare picture maybe, or compare between base and pro, then you will see there's a lot of noise in the picture, which is not a good thing, but that's how it is. We can't change it, okay? But it will be improved at some point, because it's just generation 1 of PSSR, okay? So we will see much better results in the future. Thank you very much for watching me. I see you guys next time. Bye.